Hello everybody and welcome back to Season 1 of the Pokemon X series. Today we're here at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course for the running of the Mid-Ohio Challenge. It is a 13-turn road course, a lot of elevation changes, a lot of straightaways, and a lot of chicanes to go through. It'll be another true road course test for these Pokemon X drivers here today. After having the off week last week, they're back here to race here with their own road course race at Mid-Ohio. The truck series is going to be off this week to compensate, but we're going to have an exciting race here at Mid-Ohio at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. So on the pole we have Joe Smith in the 5. Alongside him is Zapatos Almarados, fresh off his Pokemon Cup start last race at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. 12-lap duel here at Mid-Ohio. It'll sure be a lot of fun to see how these cars deal with the fast and tricky turns here in Mid-Ohio. And we're green here in the Mid-Ohio Challenge. Joe Smith got a great start. Now on to the carousel. Sometimes carousel can change the outcome of a race real quick. Roger Ray looks to get the third spot away from the 51 of Carter Friesen. Now uphill. They're going to go uphill at this corner. This is a make or break corner. Roger Ray goes off track. Some drivers went off track. Oh, wow. 21, Keegan Thompson. Oh, better be careful, the S's. On top of the elevation changes, we got to deal with the S's as well. So a lot of turns to conquer here today. Wonder how they're going to survive this track. Another elevation change uphill. Very challenging with all the elevation changes here today at this track. So they've got to really be on their toes. We have a caution, by the way, in the first lap. And I'm not sure what it is for. It could be anybody. Let's go back and look at it. Let's see what happened to bring out the caution. First one of the day here at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. Let's see what brought the caution out right here. Oh, we had ourselves a crash. Robbie Smart. Oh, he got turned. He was trying to get by the 4. Contact with Alex Cornish. And then they spin. 19 spins. 11 crashes. And that's it. Those two cars spin. The 18 of Luis Hernandez. A little loose there as well. Joe Smith holds on over Zapatos to lead to the caution flag. We'll see if there'll be any takers under pit road, because it is a long road course and they're going to need all the tires and fuel they can get. Joe Smith is going to pit very early. In fact, he's the first one to go in, along with some of the others. Pretty interesting strategy to start to be one of the first drivers to pit. Huh. We'll see if it ends up working for him at the end. He's still got to deal with traffic in the back though, but we'll see if his strategy will work. Green flag is back again, and Zapatos Almarados is your leader. Will Zapatos use his experience he had in the Canadian Tire race, in the Cup race he was in, help him out in collecting the win. He's got to deal with 51 car of Carter Friesen. Oh, look at Friesen. You might want to take advantage. Lauren Hernandez a little loose there. And somehow 42 got loose too, but he is able to continue the race. Able to go up to top speed. More elevation changes uphill. Oh, 62 went a little off track there. Better not lose that focus. He's going to lose a position. He's going to lose that position to Anthony Wendler. Hate it when the pace cars get behind like in a bad view. Well, look at Morato's a little loose there. Friesen's going to try to take advantage. Here he comes uphill. Oh, wow. 42 just slammed the door on the 51. Wow. Great save by that 42 car. Trying not to let the 51 pass him. These guys are going to have to pit later, though, so I wonder how this will affect how the field is going to run. Joe Smith still in the prime position. Wait a minute. Is he still in that? He's 28th, so he might be still in the prime position. I thought for a second he wasn't. Marcos Alejandro really slow in the corners. Looks like he might not get the advantage. .42 continues to lead. He's got a little bit more breathing room over the 51. Oh, Hillary Sanchez right on the bumper of Carter Friesen. She might want to try to take second place. Just hoping that Carter Friesen screws up and on this S-curve. This is where the spin happened, by the way. You can still see the tire marks from that last caution at the exact turn at the chicane. Oh, 00, a little bit in the grass. Loose in the grass there. 00 went loose. But still hanging on tight. Ryan Rickshaw, by the way, that was the 00 car that got loose. Almarados pulls away. Now Hillary Sanchez all of a sudden just took second from Friesen. I almost didn't notice that. Wow. She did take second from the 51, so there is a chance of passing here at Mid-Ohio. Who knew? But she's going to have to hope that Zapatos Almarados messes up big time in order for her to even get a chance to battle against the 42 for the race lead. .51 third place, and Wendler's fourth. Ryan Rickshaw, your top five. Little battle here between Lauren Hernandez and Roger Ray, and it's not going to go well for the two. 23 going to pass the 99, believe it or not, on the high line, since the 99 went in the grass. So the high line's probably the best line here at Mid-Ohio. Oh, Roger Ray, a little loose there. Looks like Friesen closed in a little bit on the 07. Trying to get second place back. Ryan Rickshaw's not doing so great. And now their car's wrecking in the back. Ryan Rickshaw got loose, but that wasn't the big caution. This was. Max Anderson right into Lauren Hernandez. Hernandez was trying to pass the 23 on that uphill corner. Didn't work, so it didn't work. Now she's wrecked. Possibly out of contention for the win. So this changes everything. Caution's out. Once again. Will Zapatos come down pit road at this time? He stayed out earlier. A lot of drivers stayed out. So is it going to come around and cycle back? And by the way, we're going to get back to green with 4 laps to go. And the 42, it appears that he did not have a good pit stop. And guess who's the leader? Let me just check to be sure. Hold on, give me 1 sec. It looks like Josh Emdev is the leader. Yep, Josh Emdev leads the field. Who would have thought that the 20 card would be your leader? I thought Joe Smith was going to come back around and lead this race. But he decided to pit. Also, he decided to just pit again. 44 is out of the race, by the way, just so you know. Hernandez with some damage, but Josh Emdev will lead the field back to green. And is he going to pit before the yellow? No. Alejandro going to pit before the green flag, but it won't matter. We're back to green. Look at Dylan Parker. He's trying to find a lane. He's trying to make the pass, but now he's going to have to deal with the 4 of Kyle Manoli. Oh wait, here comes the 11 of Parker. Trying to let Josh Emdev slip. I'm sure the 11 wants the 20 to slip up to take the lead. Side by side at Mid-Ohio, you rarely see this at a track like this. And the 11 makes it work for now. There's cars off track. Oh, he slipped. Oh, he slipped. The 11 just slipped on the chicane, and now he's dropped way back. He lost all that momentum. That's a shame. Now he's got to deal with battling for second against Logan Bradley, and he's going to do it easy. Oh, I thought for a second Dylan Parker had something. Yeah, Dylan Parker looked like he had something early on, but then he lost the grip. Was just too focused on trying to get that 20. Well, it won't matter anyway because they're going to come down and Logan Bradley's going to stay out to take the lead. So it was all for nothing after all. So we got excited for nothing. Yeah, I just thought they were going to make it. Yeah, but they just were a little smarter than that though. Logan Bradley leads the race. Bradley would love to finally win for once. Jeff Bright going to try for second against JT Mouse. Just got to make the moves right. There is passing, but you just got to make it at the right time. So this track is pretty challenging. A lot of risk takers. You just got to take a risk at the right time. Jeff Bright just took second. Was Anthony Wendler, though, going to come back? Another slip. Oh, they're slipping like they're on like rain tires, like they're racing in the rain or something. But somehow, yet some way, we're still green. I don't know how we did it. I don't know how these guys are doing it. Another battle for third between Mouse and Bright, and Mouse, third place, goes to him. Into the corner with 2 to go. Is Bradley going to pit? And he is going to pit. He's not going to make it either. Jeff Bright is going to try to take a risk, and he leads again with 2 to go. Jeff Bright trying to stay out and win this race. Friesen second. Third is Zapatos or Morados. Morados has been the most dominant car, arguably, in today's race. We had 2 cautions so far. Not too shabby for a road course race like this. Before, Mid-Ohio was always tend to be a wreck fest. Drivers coming out of pit road, it looks like nothing's going to go well. It looks like they're going to be fine. Oh, Friesen closes in on Bright. Hang on tight. This could be a finish. To the S curves now. Jeff Bright trying to hold off Friesen. He's hoping that a caution does not come out. And he's hoping that he has enough fuel in the tank as well. Oh, he slipped. Here it comes. Here comes Friesen. And Friesen gets by the 33. Carter Friesen now is the leader. We're still green. White flag in the air. And Bright is not going to make it. So it was all for nothing. He just surrendered. He surrendered the chance to win. Because he got passed by Friesen, he just felt there was no point of trying to stretch the fuel and tires any longer. What a shame for Jeff Bright. What if he had the lead though? He probably could have tried to stay out and win this race. But he decided to pit because there was just no point of him battling again. He was never going to catch Friesen on a road course like this, so he slipped up. So Carter Friesen just a lap away from collecting his second win of the season. Trying to beat off Zapatos or Morados in the final corners. This was actually a very exciting race to watch. I thought it was going to be a bore fest, but turns out This race was more exciting than I thought it would be. And our next race will be Road America, so hopefully Road America is going to be just as exciting as it was here. That's another road course, by the way. And that was probably the last chance Almarado's had of catching Friesen. Into the uphill corners to go. He had the luck of Jeremy Clements on his side. And Carter Friesen. He'll stay out and he'll come off the final turn to win the Mid-Ohio Challenge at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. An exciting race to the very end, but Carter Friesen has won today's race at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. What a finish. Man, it was exciting at the very end. And we have another road course coming up. This will be followed by Road America in the X Series. So the X Series has another road course race lined up for that. Surely going to be very exciting to see how Road America is going to treat these drivers well. But Carter Friesen wins today at Mid-Ohio. He does have another road course win to his belt. No, the 51 car, I should say. With Jeremy Clements winning Road America in real life. Now they won Mid-Ohio with Carter Friesen. Nice. Anyway, that's it from Mid-Ohio. Only one car out of the race, believe it or not. Which is really surprising because Mid-Ohio previously was a wreckfest when I did races here. But I guess we can try again sometimes. But that's it from Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. And we'll see you next time at Road America for the X Series. And Pokemon Cup Series will be the next race coming up next. Which will be at 349. So can't wait for 349 too. That's going to be the turn of death race. That's going to be a real game changer here in the Cup Series. So Carter Friesen celebrates the victory at the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course. His second win of the season, now locked into the playoffs. And we will see you guys next time at 349.